on October 16, 2023, which was the 28th anniversary of the Million Man March, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam sued the ADL and its CEO, Jonathan Greenblatt, SWC, and Rabbi Abraham Cooper of the SWC in the federal court of the Southern District of New York for First Amendment violations and defamation. Defamation, that's a heavy term. Do you think that they consistently calling Minister Louis Farrakhan anti-Semitic has engaged in the action of damaging his good reputation or slandering or libeling him? For over 40 years, the defendants have falsely labeled Minister Farrakhan and the NOI as anti-Semites and as anti-Semitic because of difference in theological viewpoints and for his pointing out misbehavior of some members of the Jewish community, among other things. Some members. This false labeling has hindered Minister Farrakhan in his mission, which is to deliver the truth taught by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad that will correct the condition of spiritual and mental and moral death of the black man and black woman in America that came as a result of the 310 years of chattel slavery and over 150 years of oppression and suppression thereafter. Minister Farrakhan and the NOI in bringing this action are keenly aware that good law-abiding citizens are likewise victims of this mischaracterization, including the late Nelson Mandela. These are other people they've accused of being This is almost comical. The late Nelson Mandela, President Jimmy Carter, Reverend Jesse Jackson, Bishop Desmond Tutu, and many more. So they're trying to go after everybody. The defendants have at times indiscriminately and arbitrarily mislabeled countless politicians, entertainers, athletes, authors, educators, public speakers, academicians, comedians, and others as being anti-Semites and as anti-Semitic simply because in many instances the speaker did not agree with the defendant's point of view, and in some cases simply because the person made a favorable comment about Minister Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam. That's a powerful point. These unjust actions by the defendants over the years have caused many to fear their censure and rebuke, which thereby significantly erodes and has a chilling effect on the protections woven into the fabric of the First Amendment of the U.S. If it is the will of Allah, God, Minister Farrakhan will personally address the filing of the lawsuit at a press conference in the near future. So when that press conference happens, I will be paying attention. And as you can probably guess by now, I fully support this lawsuit. I like what they're doing. I think everybody should be paying attention. I hope that you will also share this video to let others know what is going on, because they're entering into a pretty epic battle. And I really think that they should win, because if they win this battle, they help all of us. And if you ever want to know why I have so much appreciation for the Nation of Islam, it is because there is no place in America that you can find where they can take almost any black man under any condition and make him into a productive member of the black community that puts the black community first. Can you name, give me a yes or no, give me a yes or no in the chat. Can you name any other place where a black man who is struggling mentally, physically, spiritually, broken down, on drugs, just got out of jail, whatever, where he can be turned into an upstanding, intelligent, disciplined, supportive member of the black community? Is there any other place? Is there a rehab clinic? Is there a public school? Is there a university? Is there a corporation where that young black man can go and be turned into a productive asset for the black community? Everybody type the word billion. Put the word billion in the chat. And I agree with you, TJ, for president. This lawsuit is long overdue. This is a lawsuit that needed to be filed in the 1980s. This is a lawsuit that is appropriately timed, in the sense that right now there's a lot of criticism in Israel and around the world for some oppression that some people have seen. And I'm not going to tell you what to think about that, because I don't tell you what to think. What I can say, though, is that I'm very happy to hear the minister filed this lawsuit, because he's been unfairly characterized as this person who is anti-Semitic, when really, what's the real definition of anti-Semitic in America? Well, it kind of means if you disagree with anything we say, if you criticize any of our policies, if you tell us we're doing anything wrong, well, we're going to label you. Right? That's a game. I want everybody to understand the game. The game is that if we don't like what you're doing, we're going to call you names and we're going to label you. And the false accusation is something, particularly black men. I'm sensitive to this as a black man, because black men have been falsely accused of things for hundreds of years. And we got on the phone, and I said, I'm 24 years old, by the way. I'm a kid at this point. And I said, yeah, I'm watching the Million Man March on TV. And she said, the Million Man March. I said, yeah, it's being hosted by Louis Farrakhan. No, I haven't heard his speeches, but I know he's an idiot. You've never read an article that he's written. You've never heard him speak even for 20 seconds, but you know for a fact, pay attention now, you know for a fact that he's an idiot. So you're basing your opinion on no information whatsoever. Well, it sounds to me like you, ma'am, might actually be the idiot right now. You're actually the idiot because you didn't even do any of the investigation yourself. You're listening to media that has been afraid of this man for 40 years. So they pretty much told you, like, don't worry about it. Don't investigate for yourself. We don't want people thinking for themselves. Just take our word for it. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. So this ended one of my friendships. If you heard about this lawsuit that was filed by the minister Louis Farrakhan, this was sent to me by Lioness Crowned, aka Jade Arundel from Fly Nubian Queen. And she sent it to me with a big exclamation point. Dr. Boyce, this is epic. This is epic. And let me just tell you, Jade is just one of those soldiers for the Black community. These are the types of people that should be your celebrities, in my opinion. These are the people that are really moving the needle for our community. These are the people fighting for reparations. These are the people fighting for Black intelligence, Black success. And you don't see that a lot, right? You have a lot of culture out here. Give me a yes if you've noticed this. A lot of culture out here that's very anti-Black. And they make you think it's okay because they put a Black face on it. But a lot of our culture, unfortunately, still has a lot of evolving to do. I don't want to see everybody just rapping and twerking and shooting and acting a fool and being ignorant. I want to see us growing. I want to see us building businesses. I want to see us controlling things. I want to see us owning assets. I want to see us running good families. Give me a yes if that's okay. Does that make me old-fashioned that don't want Black children to grow up traumatized? Does that make me a weirdo that I think Black people should be educated? And there's something wrong with me when I say I want the Black man and Black woman to have a little bit of money in their pocket? Is that weird? Am I being a nerd? Does that make me a simp? Like, what does that say? Does that make me weird that I say we got to love our women?